All right, welcome back to Vuln Vibes, everybody. You know what time it is.
Time for
It's WP Safe Block time.
the WP Safe Block.
Yeah, that's right. Our daily dose of WordPress security goodness. And let me tell you, today we're diving into some vulnerabilities that, well, they could leave your WordPress site feeling a little exposed.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
You ever have that dream where you show up to work and you forgot to put pants on?
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like that. Don't worry, though. We're going to help you patch things up
Before anyone notices.
before you get caught with your plugins down.
Hmm.
I was waiting to use that one.
I like it.
So, without further ado, why don't you tell us what kind of vulnerabilities are we looking at today?
Okay, so we've got some serious issues affecting popular plugins,
Oh, no.
including one that many of you probably rely on, Ultimate Member.
Ultimate Member. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that one. That's a big one. A lot of folks use that plugin. For those who haven't encountered it, it's the workhorse for managing user profiles, registrations, logins, and even memberships. Pretty important stuff.
Yeah, you could say that.
So what kind of trouble are we talking about here?
Well, the bad news is versions of Ultimate Member up to and including 2.9.1 are susceptible to what we call a SQL injection vulnerability.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Yeah, it's pretty serious. It's where things get a bit technical.
Yeah.
But imagine a hacker slipping a malicious code snippet into a search query on your site. With this vulnerability, that code could bypass security measures and allow them to dig deep into your database.
Your database. Wow.
Yeah, we're talking potential access to sensitive information like usernames, passwords, even financial data in some cases.
So even something as simple as a search bar could be the gateway to a major security breach.
Exactly.
Wow, okay, that's definitely a wake-up call to make sure we're running the latest version of Ultimate Member. Speaking of plugins that handle sensitive information, you mentioned Add a Fire System. What's going on over there?
So Add a Fire System helps you manage advertising on your WordPress site,
Right.
and it's got its own set of problems.
Yeah.
We uncovered a vulnerability that could allow an attacker to effectively hijack user accounts.
Hijack accounts. How does that even work?
It all boils down to how the plugin handles user information updates. It doesn't do a good job of verifying the user's identity before allowing changes to sensitive data, including passwords.
Oh, wow. So someone could just waltz in and change someone's password without needing to know the original one and just, like, that they're in?
Yep, pretty much. And it's a big problem, especially if they get hold of an administrator account.
So they could take over the whole site.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
This type of vulnerability is called privilege escalation, and it's a big deal.
Privilege escalation.
Oh.
Okay, I'm writing that one down.
Think of it like a thief getting their hands on a master key that unlocks every door in a building. They gain access to areas they shouldn't, and suddenly they're calling the shots.
And in the case of your WordPress site, that means an attacker could potentially take full control, wreaking havoc on your content data and reputation.
Exactly.
Not a pretty picture. So for those of us running these plugins, what's the takeaway? What can we do to protect ourselves?
The first and most important step is to update.
Update all the things.
Both Ultimate Member and Add a Fire System have released updates to patch these specific vulnerabilities. So make sure you're running the latest versions. And remember, it's not enough to just install plugins. You need to stay on top of updates. Think of it like keeping your software's immune system strong.
So these updates are like booster shots.
Exactly.
I got it. And of course, always download plugins from reputable sources like the official WordPress plugin repository.
Always.
Sound advice. Thanks for breaking all that down for us. So there you have it, folks. Staying informed is your best defense in the Wild West of the web.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Keep those plugins updated, and we'll catch you in the next WP Safe Block.
See ya.